Hey, assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Minette's Creative Cuisine. Today I wanted to share a recipe that I truly enjoy, and so does my family. We're actually going to be making Mutton Nihari Paya. So you can see I have Mutton Paya here, tomato sauce, freshly ground ginger garlic, sliced onions, and then I've created spices, ground up spices, freshly ground spices for Nihari and Paya. And then you can see I am going to do like a potli, like a little kind of pouch of masalas that I have in there that I'll infuse into the actual gravy. So I'm going to cook in the clay pot today, my matka. You're going to take the sliced onions, add your choice. I'm using ghee here, so you're going to put it in there, brown them up. Once they become this color, you're going to go ahead and add all of the mutton payas in here. And these are with the shank, so with the meat is on there as well. You're going to put that in there, and then you're going to go ahead and saute them up so they get some nice color, and then add your freshly ground ginger garlic paste. I've also added a little bit of green chili in there as well. So you're going to throw that in there, saute that up. Now you're going to go ahead and add the freshly ground masalas that you have. And I will make a separate video and let you know of all of these ground spices that I use in there. I'm also going to add a little bit of red chili pepper as well, and salt, obviously according to your taste. It is a little bit tricky to cook in this pot, especially since I'm recording with one hand, so sauteing is a little bit of a trick. So once you've done that, you can either take pureed tomatoes, crushed canned tomatoes, or puree them yourself and go ahead and add that in there. And then I like to add some hot water, not cold water, but just hot water in there. And you're going to fill it up more than halfway, just so everything is submerged. And since it's going to be a slow cook, you want to have a good amount of water in there. Then I went ahead and added my potli, or my little sack of all of the other masalas that I'm using. Infuse that in there, and then just cover it up like this and let it simmer on a low heat, because you want to have the slow cook. You want it to cook slowly to add all of that flavor in there. So that's about the flame that I'm using. The part I didn't record here was I went ahead and added like a flour slurry in there, just like you do for nihari. I don't like to add too much because I don't want it to be a very thick consistency. And then you want to go ahead and take this masala sack, the potli, out of there and just put that to a side. And then we're going to be ready to dish this out. This turned out absolutely amazing. When I dish it out here, you're going to go ahead and see how the meat has practically come off the bone. It was super tender. A nice slow cooked meal in this clay pot and the matka, and the flavors that you taste are just absolutely amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and dish this out here. When you can see when I'm pouring the sauce or the gravy part, it's not too thick. The thing you want to keep in mind is when you are making any kind of nihari along with the flour slurry, you don't want to add too much, because as this sits, it's going to thicken even more. So just keep it a nice runny consistency, and you'll see it'll be thickening up as it kind of cools down a little and it hits the pot that you're putting it in, the serving dish. Then I went ahead and took some ghee with a little bit of paprika added to there just to get some nice color, and go ahead and added that into the dish. And there you go, voila. You serve it up with some shirmal, some naan, a nice fizzy drink, and add some julienne ginger on there, cilantro, dhania, green chilies, and then lemon, and you will absolutely enjoy this dish. I know my boys loved it. We enjoyed it on this cold winter night. You try it out. Thank you.